This is Magigoddess. This reading is going to be predictions. We have a poem for the overall collective vibe. Everyone has a poem in their box. We're going to do 8, then number 9, and number 10 last. We'll go ahead and get the collective energy, and we'll go from there. So, the poem you've gotten is, we have some lovely flowers on this side, and some lovely flowers and a giant butterfly right in the middle. That's not my favorite flower, tulips. I believe tulips mean true love. And the poem states, "For I am fugitive, I am very fugitive." Okay, so based on what we got on our poem, I'm going to say the poem for the collective means, first off, what is a fugitive? It's a person who typically has escaped or is hiding. A lot of times it's to avoid getting arrested or some form of persecution. And for this, what I'm really sensing is someone has escaped someone, and the person who did something to where someone felt they needed to escape. Let's just say, I kind of am getting the vibe like you escaped someone. Just know that those of you who escaped someone, they're in hiding because they're being persecuted by others for the things they've done to you. And I feel like whatever relationship this is in your life, that's the dynamic of this situation. So if that resonates, welcome. If it doesn't, enjoy the show. So, what I like to do is, if you're new here, hello love. We're all loves here. All love. I like to teach everyone 1, 2, 3, which one's most true for me, and whichever reading my eyes land on, that's one for me. And you should try it too. So let's try it together. 1, 2, 3. Which reading is most true for me? And whichever one your eye lands on, that's the one. But if your eyes start back and forth, then that means you have multiple messages. You never know. So I'm excited, and I hope you are too. Let's get into it. Number 8. Welcome. Alright. These are your predictions. There's actually go with this little fortune cookie I made forever ago. Trying to get it in fortune cookie mode. I had it flat so I could read it open, but it's cute, so I wanted to show it to you. My child. That's okay. And here's your prediction colors. Ew, how lovely. This is how I had it before I folded it up. So we have those. And then we have all these Dove chocolate messages. I actually like them. They're kind of like a fortune cookie, so I'm going to set those there. The poem we're going to do first, so I'm going to set that there. And then you had some die. Your first number is number 10. And this is Dungeons and Dragons dice. I just made a cute little pamphlet thingy for it. Your first number is 10. But this is my little guide thingy. with all my little made up sayings. It's so cute. Okay, I'll show you that. Go to your next number. Number 5. There. And then we have number 3. Boom. Alright, so here's how we're gonna do this. We're gonna get your poem, overall situation. We're gonna do dove messages, which is gonna be your overall like energy and vibe. Your D&D dice after that to let us know more about what is happening, what's gonna happen, and then what is going to happen, your fortune prediction. We just got all kinds of goodies for you today. So, are you ready? Let's start with your poem. Yep. We have hope. How can poetry help us to view things differently? How can it make us less afraid? That's this side. And this is this side. It's more factual than a poem. Maybe you need some facts for you right now. Hope, says Emily Dickinson, is a thing with feathers. While for some readers this sweet, light metaphor may ring true, for the more cynical among us, the image of hope as a cheerful bird who sings through every storm may not immediately resonate. In our gloomiest days, hope seems to plummet graciously toward the heart of darkness, not soar on weightless wings. And yet, because hope gives rise to courage, it is vital as we stumble through the dark. Hope inspires us to believe that the future is bright. As Carnevale gently reminds us in his short poem, Hope, tomorrow will be beautiful. How can poetry help us to view things differently? How can it make us less afraid? Some poets lead by example, exploring ways to revitalize hope in vivid lyric verse. In Mackay's I Shall Return, the speaker dreams of revisiting his homeland. Thoughts of beloved sapphire skies and village dances to help his hope find its feathers and take flight. Reading this poem might prompt you to think about what lifts your spirits. Perhaps thoughts of love or summer kindle hope, or witnessing a random act of kindness. Or does hope arise when you dance or play a sport? Exercise gives people a greater sense of purpose and revives positive feelings such as hope. It can also awaken gratitude and love. Perhaps you nurture hope by spending time with a friend's children or picnicking with your grandmother. Socializing helps boost our mental health. When our spirits are lifted, so too is our hope. Most of the poems in this hope section are exquisitely crafted celebrations of hope. The poets weave their optimism into write poems for dark days. That's where I got this from. That's where it ends. Alright. So love, let's explain the meaning of your poem. I would just say you're learning to hope again. And I'm proud of you for trying that rather than just giving up. I found it's easier to give up than to hope, don't you? That's why hoping is so important to the world. Hope brings us joy in a way that can't be described, it can't be seen, only heard, only felt. When someone is truly hopeful for something, hope can change the world. Alright, all your dove messages. You're not going to be able to read all these, but I will. So don't worry, that's my job anyway. Disclaimer. Life is a runway. Strut your stuff. Yeah. Chocolate is a fall color. Actually, it is a really nice color. If you're a fall, it could be an autumn. Smile like you found $20 in your pocket. Holler for that dollar, honey boo boo. If you know what that's from. And I still used to love that show. I never really watched it, but I heard that one line and it always stuck with me. What happened to them is kind of sad, but they kept the hope even through their crazy situation. They have overthinking is prohibited the next few moments. Yeah, let me do all the thinking for you and you can just sit there. Trick or treat. Who needs tricks? Exactly. Who needs them? Unless you ask for a magic trick, and that's different. Prefer piles of chocolate or piles of leaves? Choice. Would you prefer this, or this, or this, or this? Be extra, be bold, be you. See that? That's me being extra. That's what you're supposed to be doing right now. Be you to the fullest. Synergy's fun. Never be too old for jumping in leaves. I'll be honest, it depends. Where did the leaves come from? Because if there's a dog in the backyard and it's fenced, I'm not going to play in those leaves. If you have a dog, you'll know why. He usually destroys every pile of leaves I make, I'll be honest. He runs through it like a madman. Can't have the dogs outside when I'm doing yard work. Running out of chocolate? Now that's scary. So is what looks like a small 200-pound beast running full speed at you. I'm still on the animal thing. Running out of chocolate? Now that's scary. We got something scary here twice. Are you scared? What they say here? What you scared for? Why are you scared? Every challenge is just a new change. Yeah, sometimes it's just scary because it's new. And if new things don't always go well or they haven't always gone well, sometimes you will jade yourself and be like, I don't know about this new thing because, like, new things happen. And I'm just like, why? But that doesn't mean you should stigmatize yourself and say, it's new. It might be bad. Instead, you should say, it's new. Let's see what I do. Make a game of it. Your last dove message is, for now, falling leaves. Soon, falling snow. Ah, snow! I love playing in the snow. I recently posted a video of my little monster snowman in his castle. It's so fun. I love making snow monsters and castles. I used to always want to make an igloo, but it doesn't always snow enough for an igloo. So I'm like, let's pretend it's a castle instead and not even try to make an igloo. And it's funner that way. I have no expectations and it always turns out great. Oh yeah, your D&D die. I was about to do your colors next. Someone's asking to see what's going to happen next. Alright, so first let me explain your dove messages. So this is what I'm going to call your current energy. You're in a lack mindset and you're insecure. But remember to be grateful for yourself, for what you do have, not what you don't. You are an overthinker. Instead of thinking about things all the time, just do them, see how they go. We got winter in there, we got cold in there, so that kind of weather could be prevalent for you, or you could just be feeling cold towards someone. I'm getting be more confident, have fun, nature, ground yourself, go out in nature. If you can't go out in nature, watch some nature, pretend you're in nature, shut your eyes, keep your eyes open, watch some nature. You need some nature, apparently. Wow. Open the faith over fear. So you're trying to be more faithful rather than fearful. Kudos to you. And we have choose good habits. Keep choosing good habits. I'm very, very proud of you for all the good habits you've been choosing. And we also have the fall that was mentioned. So you could be born in the fall time. You could have a palette of fall. What I mean by that is like colors that look good on you if you're like a certain type of fall or something, or maybe you were born in the fall. So if that doesn't resonate, then you have something falling away from you, like a tower moment. And how I would describe a tower moment is you need an ending for a new beginning, because in order for new things to come in, we have to let other things go. Like you can't get a new job without getting rid of your old job. I mean, you could, but it would be very difficult as someone who's had 3 jobs. Like if you could pick one dream job versus any other job, you would do it, right? You'd let everything go because it's your dream. Hello. So think about it that way. Told you, be extra, be bold, be you. You're welcome. Okay, and now, dun dun dun, what's coming your way? Just kidding. We're doing the dice next. For your D&D dice messages, you have. Sorry, I'll quit being so playful and so extra. I was just giving you an example. And those are my personality. We have number 10, number 5, and number 3. I'm sure you're over me. This is me, by the way. So, like, now you understand what I mean by, like, I'm so over you sometimes. I play too much. Your D&D dice mean feminine, natural, polyamorous. And what I'm really getting from that, actually, is someone very generous. Interesting. And then, finally, your fortune, what's coming your way? We have green. Boop. And we have gold. Boop. And what this means is you have an angel message of love coming your way. Love is on the way for you. So someone very generous is coming to love you. I feel honestly like this is a big cycle you've gone through and you've made a lot of changes. 10 makes me think of a cycle. 5 is about, to me, outer change. 3 is about inner change. So congrats on learning to hope again. And this is just a confirmation that you're meant to hope for amazing things. And 1919 on the timer when I'm recording this, so feel free to look up that angel number. When I think of a 1, I think of a magician. And when I think of the number 9, I think of like a glow up in some way, shape, or form. But that is what I have for you. So congrats on this new generous love coming your way. So people are going to love you generously, whether it be in a romantic situation, whether it be a bunch of people. You could have fans, you could have friends, you could have family. And if you have No one. That is so not effing true. You always have your spiritual family. Like, don't even. They say don't even. Okay. So, your family's extra. I get it. Mine's more extra, though. I just want you to know that. They sing songs when I'm trying to focus. So, imagine that. We got 2020 on the timer. They drew my eyes to that right before I wrap up. Okay. So, 2020, 19, moving all up in big ways. Congrats. Number 8. You got it going on. And it's coming on strong. You're magnetic. Yes. And many blessings. And I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. Alright. Number 9. Let's see what you got. What we'll do is your predictions last, your poem first. Just grab your little D&D die. So we'll do poems first. We'll do little chocolates, messages, stuff. Maybe you like that movie, Chocolates. I want to say Johnny Depp was in it as like the main love interest. Can't really remember. So for your D&D dice, we have the number 50. It'll cooperate in a minute. I have faith. There we go. That faith, man. You gotta have faith, faith, faith. I actually don't even like that song. Maybe you do. You have number 1. I'm feeling extra today, so I just want you to know this is going to be a playful one. I might play a little too much in number 8. We have number 5. I'll read the energy accordingly, though. You know, if I can tell you don't feel like a joke, you won't. Okay. So we're going to do the poem first. Kind of get what situation you're in. And then we're going to do your dove messages to figure out like more detail about what your energy, what your vibe, what you've been through, what you're going through, what's coming. And then we're going to do your D&D die. And then we're going to do what's coming your way with your predictions. The D&D die are just going to tell us more about like what energy you're in right now and what is coming your way, essentially. So, if you're ready, I'm ready. I feel like I should give you another second. So I will. Alright. We have for your poem. Oh, this is actually lovely. You don't even get words. You get all these really beautiful flowers, all different and colorful in their own way. And just imagine of a field of like beautiful different colored flowers everywhere. Isn't that lovely? I love flowers. Flowers are my favorite. Okay. And it's interesting because we had so many flowers in the collective poem. Interesting. And then we have this cute little painting. The most I've ever painted personally is I did an ocean with a sunset. But I loved it and I threw it away because I moved. Let's explain what your poem means, shall we? So the flowers, I'm really getting abundance. And with the painting, I'm really getting prosperity. You're really focused on your abundance and your prosperity right now. So, good job. Great job. That's the main message that's coming through for your poem. Now, let's see what your dove messages have in store. You're not going to be able to read all of these, but I will. It's my job, so don't worry. Who says kids get to have all the fun? Yeah, I mean, I'm a kid at heart. Like, I play like a kid. I'll go to the kids' playground and swing and play on it because I'm only 5 feet tall and I was built tiny. So it's a lot of fun. It's a really good workout. It's like being a kid again. You made it this far. Keep going. Yeah, yeah. What they said. Don't quit. Don't quit it. Cue the confetti. I don't have any confetti. I'm so sorry, but I'll go. Is that? I know that's probably not good enough. Oh, I know. Here. Boom, confetti. Oh, your dumb messages. I'm so sorry. But I'm not, because that was so fun. Okay, your next message. Gather together. We are gathered together here today to join with one another. You're never too late to begin your journey. Yep, it's never too late unless you let it be too late. You ain't gotta quit. I used to tell people, I'll quit when I'm dead. You know, don't have a choice. And not never give up, never surrender. Is anything better than autumn days? I don't know, because that's like totally my favorite time of the year. I love leaves everywhere, especially to like go hiking in the fall. Oh my god, it's like my favorite thing ever. Because I live where there's lots of trees, so you look at all the colors and you're like, it's pretty. It's so pretty. But some people are no, like it's a tree, and I'm like, I know, it's so pretty, it's so colorful. Shine on, harvest moon. Speaking of pretty and colorful and unique, the moon. Love the moon so much. I got a tattoo. It represents intuition. Maybe you have a tattoo like me. Overthinking is prohibited the next few moments. You know, why overthink and why underthink? Why not just do things and then think about it after? Like, if it's just a normal thing. And if it's something that seems dangerous or scary, well, just, write down what happens when you do something versus what happens if you choose something else, and then put 5 reasons of why this thing is the best thing to do. And whichever one wins is the one you should do, obviously. When your brain just kind of tells you in black and white on paper, that was good, now back to the hustle. Exactly. Like I was saying, keeping it moving. What are we doing? If we ain't moving. Oh, I haven't heard that song in a long time. I can't remember who it's by. I'm so sorry. I don't feel like looking through my whole rap playlist right now. It's long. You made it this far. Keep going. I have to have different playlists because I have so many songs that I like and so many different types. I have different playlists for different moods. Yes, you made it this far. Keep going. Keeping it moving. What are we doing? If we ain't moving, sometimes we need rest though. You're never too late to begin your journey. It's never too late. I believe you got that earlier too, so it's definitely not too late for you. Inhale the good, breathe, and exhale the bad. Only inhaling good vibes, good energy, exhaling all the bull that don't belong to me. So based on your dove messages, here's what I'm getting. Relentless, family oriented, playful. I also would have enjoyed my fun. I was feeling playful. Childlike joy. Oh, we were talking about that, being a kid again. Confusion. I know it's like to be confused. Always on the go. Yeah, you keeping it moving. What are you doing? You probably listen to stuff like that at work, like I used to. You can start over, which I believe that fully. We have breath work practice. So with the inhale the good, exhale the bad, practice that every day. That's literally breath work. Every day. Do it like 4 times in a row. Morning, afternoon, night. Not only are you doing affirmations, you're also teaching your body intentions, setting intentions with breath work. Breath work. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I need to like fill it in. Feeling hopeless. So you could go from one extreme to the other, being really excited to feeling hopeless. Intuition, which that's funny, I talked about, I got this, meaning intuition, so it could be very intuitive as well. We have harvest and autumn. Those could be your color signatures, what colors look good on you. It could be when you're born, or it could be something happening in that time frame, but I extremely doubt it because this is intended for what's happening now. If you heard a pop, I popped my foot pinky toe because I felt the urge. And if you didn't hear the pop, don't worry about it. Snap, crackle, pop. Yeah, you're playful like me. And for your D&D dice, let's get some more information. We have the number 50, the number 1, and the number 5. So it means healthy, the 1, and odd. I'm getting like you have a strange relationship dynamic with someone in particular at this time. And for your fortune, we have purple. Ooh, I love purple. Blue. Ooh, I love blue. I actually love all the colors I picked. I just like being extra. I feel like you need someone to like boost you up, and I think that's why I'm doing this, if I'm honest. For you in particular. You want to just play and have fun, so I hope you enjoyed this. This was for you. So, your fortune, blue and purple. I just want you to know it means intuition and truth told. Like, I can't make it up. I'll show you. We have blue, truth told. Okay. And we have purple, intuition correct. So, how many times do we have to bring up the intuition until you understand that the overall meaning of this is you've known the truth in your intuition all along, and no more doubting yourself. That's your message overall. You're beautiful, you're brilliant, you're fantastic, you're wonderful, and yet you question how special you are. Some people forget they're special. I'll remind you, you're freaking fantastic. If anybody says otherwise, I told them to step off. Okay. If you're wondering what that's from, I had a friend years ago where he wanted to get everyone to say step off in a funny way. So maybe you're similar to that person. It's all know. Regardless, I hope you remember. Smile because you're beautiful. Smile because you are loved, because I love you even when you don't. And quit freaking doubting yourself when there's not even a good reason except for a question mark. Don't doubt yourself till you know 1,000,000,000% you're wrong. Other than that, follow your soul. So, that's what I have for you. Number 9. I hope you enjoyed this like I did. It was so much fun. Many blessings. Hello, number 10. First, I just have to say, you got more messages than anybody else, so congrats to you. You're the chosen favorite for this one. Number 10. Alright. So, how I would like to go about this is first we have a poem for you. That's going to tell us your overall situation. These are for the end. They're your predictions that are coming your way. We have these dove messages. They're going to be right after your poem. After the poem, we're going to do your D&D dice. First, I'll tell you what numbers you have. So first I'm getting the number 40. Here. The number 5. And then 1, 3, 4. Making sure there was a 3. 1, 3, 4. Okay. And I'll remind you what those are later. So, let's get started with your poem. Let's see. On this side, we have the index of this book, Bright Poems for Dark Days. We have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So, we have all these titles and all these letters and all these numbers. So any one of these things could be significant to you. And as much as I'd like to spend, 37 on the timer, more time reading every single one of these, I can't pronounce all of it. So you feel free to go back, pause it, screenshot it. Here's the other side, your actual poem. There. In my lifetime leads back to this. The fires and the black river of loss, whose other side is salvation, whose meaning none of us will ever know. To live in this world, you must be able to do 3 things. To love what is mortal, to hold it against your bones and knowing your own life depends on it. And when the time comes to let it go, let it go. That's what it says. So, I almost said my beloved. Oh my. You're very loved. So, my love, what I'm getting overall from your poem is you're an in-depth intellectual who is currently transforming. And transformation is the hardest part of the process. The before part, you're just doing your thing. The during part, you're just opening all kinds of boxes you didn't know were there. And then at the end of it all, you're just trying to redefine yourself. I too have been through much transformation. So you're not going to be able to read all these dove messages, but don't worry, that's my job, not yours. But I will tell you what they all say, and then I'll tell you what I'm getting from it. We have what's in your potion. Potions, get your potions here. I don't make potions for people, but if you do, have fun. Chocolate cures the frights. So do giggles. I'm adding the giggles part. You're never too late to begin your journey. Every single box got that, actually. Embrace the everyday miracles. Remember, you're a miracle. You're living, you're breathing. The way you were conceived and the way you are now, as you are now. Who could have predicted all of that? Only you, because it's your path, silly. You're only one decision away from making your dreams come true. Oh, snap, crackle, pop, your dreams coming true. What have you been doing? Last step in your nighttime skincare routine, enjoying a promise. Somebody who keeps promises is someone who stays happy, I say. Relax for a spell. You could be a spell worker if you are. Interesting. Have fun. Make time for yourself. Stunning. Your lights at the top went out and they came back on when I said have fun. Interesting. Your evolution looks good on you. You look like you're responsible. So proud of you. That affirmation is working. Okay. You will walk in affirmation as far as I'm concerned. Hello. Joy is but an eye of the beholder. Is anything better than autumn days? Another box got this, and I'll say for you what I said for them. I really wouldn't know because I love looking at all the colorful leaves on trees, especially like hiking and things like that. Just being in the middle of nowhere and just all these beautiful colors you're surrounded by. It's gorgeous. So that's my favorite time of year. I can't think of anything better. Get lost in the pages of your story. After all, you write them. Enjoy them. So, what I'm getting from all your dove messages is affirmations and subliminals. If you're doing them, they're working for you. You have a miracle coming in. You glowing up. You glowing up. You look good. You have occult powers. So you're into the occult. You have siren energy. Very sexy. Nice. We have autumn. So you could be considered an autumn when it comes to your colors. Could be born in autumn, or you could love autumn, or your name could even be autumn. I don't know, but it's prevalent here. We have self-care. Definitely doing self-care. And as a result, you'll be getting better skin. You have dreams that are actually coming true for you. You're going to be starting over due to some spell work that you've done. Your past work is creating results now. And you found a remedy that's prevalent to someone here. That matters to someone here. You found a remedy. So, next is your D&D die. We have the number 40, the number 5, and the number 134. I just want you to know you got more numbers than everyone else. They just got 3 numbers, whereas you have more. So, like I said, you're the one with the most messages. You were the chosen one. Alright, so what your D&D die mean is poor, natural, and good. Everybody loves and miss you. Fake people can't stand you. It's cool they can sit. The real ones will stand with you. Okay. You're my baddies. Okay. You're the reformed villain type. Okay. Okay, I like it. I see you. Okay. Now then, for your fortune. Dun dun dun. You have yellow. Ooh, yellow. You have orange. Ooh, orange. Looking like a fire over here. Cause you're hot stuff. Yeah. Anyway. Yellow and orange means more courage and more creative. I'm actually getting this scene from Orin High School Host Club. Um, Last time I watched it, it was on Netflix. And it's a scene of all the host members defending Haruhi and reciting like their code of honor. I'm getting one, and then I'm getting more money than you can imagine. And I think it was Kiyoya who said this. I want to say it's the physical exam episode. Feel free to look for it. But they go 1, 2, 3, like through each of the members. But I want to say it's the physical exam episode. It's an anime. It's really random and hilarious. If you're not sex positive though, I wouldn't recommend it to you. There's debauchery in it. Not like in some ways, but there's definitely some insinuations made. That's the best way I can put it. Okay. Anyway, this episode I'm talking about with Oron High School Host Club is people see you that way. People see you like the hosts were seen in this moment by Haruhi. Just beautiful. You're honest. You can pull who you want. You're confident, and as a result, expect respect. Ooh, I was trying to say expect. It turned into respect. Okay, so you're getting respect, and I'm getting trying to say expect compliments soon. So you could be receiving compliments like I really respect you, or I love how confident you are, or thanks for the confidence in me. Just you have so much going for you. You have a really beautiful energy, a really beautiful positive vibe, and that's why you got the most messages. Sometimes people get the most messages because they need the most help and not you. You're right on track. You're right on time. I'm getting you could love Wonderland like I do, then you'll appreciate the we're all bad here. They also have an Alice in Wonderland episode for Orin High School Host Club. It's my favorite episode on there, actually, because my favorite books, movies, Alice in Wonderland, Alice Through the Looking Glass. I like the British versions of movies the most because they don't wing it. They have a tendency to try to legibly follow the book word for word. Like in the movie, the lines are the same as when you read the book, and it is lovely and wonderful because it brings back memories not only of you reading the book, it is bringing the book to life for you. And I say that wholeheartedly. I'm someone who wishes I never read Twilight in middle school before it came out later in life, and it became a freaking was it middle school or high school? Don't matter. Anyway, I read it. Later it came out as a movie. I hated the movie so much. Still don't like them. My cousin loved the effing hell out of those. But I just really thought, like, you like this book? Like, the author is portraying it this way. I get that the author was portraying it that way. But, like, you know, my young mind versus when it actually comes out, I have my own imagination of what it should be like. To be honest, for me, in my imagination, the vampire was, scarier, not sparkly. You can be scary and sparkly, but it just wasn't scary in the movie at all. There was nothing scary. I wanted some scary. Is that so much to ask? Anyway, doesn't matter. All of these people who love Twilight are gonna be like, "What's wrong with you?" Everything. Okay, so I'm not like you. I have my own likes, my own dislikes. Anyway, that was random. I would say I'm sorry, but I'm not. That's just me. I'm in a playful mood today. What can I say? So, number 10, this is what I have for you. Maybe it's being recommended that you watch a fun, loving, romantic comedy, nonsensical anime with some debauchery in it. Maybe you have a favorite. Maybe this is your chance. If you've ever seen Oran High School Host Club, I actually, Vic Maganoa, I think his name is, actually used to go to AWA every year for like 5 years or something when I discovered it in high school. I went with my friends, I went with my boyfriend, I went with just like my mom and my sister. It was so much fun. And they had a lot of the voice actors come and sign everybody's stuff and talk to you. And they had like free conferences and all this stuff. It was so awesome. I haven't been there in years, but love anime conventions. It was anime week in Atlanta. But I heard the best one is Dragon Con. I've never been to Dragon Con. I've known people who've gone there and they're just like, I love it. But I honestly haven't really had the effort/time for it before, so I just didn't do it. That, and one of the reasons I quit going to AWA is it's in like a giant mall, or it used to be. I think it was like the Cumberland Mall, I think it was called. And there's like, anyway, the hotel is gorgeous. It's super expensive. I got to stay there with some people. It's so much easier to just stay there. So if you're gonna do it, like book a really long time in advance. If you want to buy things, you have to spend extra money on like a pass. I guess maybe you're interested in this. Otherwise, I don't think I'd go in this much depth. But like, anyways, I got all these signatures from people. I want to say I got a signature from the guy who did Gur, but I can't remember. I know I got it done by two of the main characters in Full Metal Alchemist, but Magano was in that. He was the blonde guy. I don't really like Full Metal Alchemist, I'm sorry. I think his name started, I can't remember what it started with. But anyway, one of them was like the voiceover for Mustang or something. There was this other lady who did like something that reminded me of Battlestar Galactica. I can't remember. I've never seen that, but I know what it is. What else? Sorry, I messed with my mic. I was thinking. I popped my shoulder, so if you heard that, I'm sorry. It felt nice though. But go to an anime convention if you love anime and meet all the other dorks that are just like you, is what I would say. If you love anime, you're super about it, super dorky, love lots of details, do it. I quit going for my own reasons, and also it just became like more mainstream people would go who wouldn't dress up. And I remember when I used to go and literally everyone was dressed up. It's just fun when everyone's dressed up. It doesn't matter if you don't have to dress as like a specific character. You can make up a character. I mean, there were days where I would dress up every single time. One time I was a maid. Another time I was a witch. Another time, like, you can just dress up just to dress up. It's a lot of fun. And I bought a lot of stuff. Now, if you were to ask me if I still have any of that, I would tell you no. One, it was a long time ago. And two, some of those memories were good. Some of those memories weren't so good. I usually weigh a scale. If someone in my life I feel, or sometime in my life, if I feel like when I think of it, it brings back more good memories or bad ones. And if they bring back more bad ones, then I would tell you, don't keep them. So I don't. I literally will just throw it away. I don't care if it's worth this, that, and the other. I can't bear to do that to myself. I love myself too much. Maybe you're realizing that yourself. Number 10. It's kind of your vibe. File number 10. Do you feel like my therapist? I'm just kidding. I just talk to you a lot. I like you, number 10. You're fun. And you listen. I like listener. I'm a listener too. But when it's your turn to have fun, you really have fun, huh? So, 5, 5, 5, 5 on the timer as I see it. This is what I have for you. Number 10. I hope you enjoyed my memory sharing. And thank you for your memory sharing. Many blessings. Many blessings to all. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. I always enjoyed doing this. I really couldn't have done it without you, quite literally. And sending you good vibes only. Love, Magigoddess. And let me know what's up. I'm curious.